This video is going to be all about money wounds. The reason I want to give you guys this video is because this is something that I struggled with for a long ass time, and it took me forever to figure out because I always knew that I wanted to make a good amount of money so that I could help people. Like, resources are needed to help people, to help your family, to help the world. Like, you need resources to back your vision. So for the longest time, I'm just like, God damn, I need this money, I need this money, I need this money, I need this money. But that, like, I was sending out neediness to the universe. Also, every single time that God did give me the resources, I fucked them off. So that was a whole nother thing, right? Like, in order to get resources for your vision, you have to build trust with God. If you don't build that trust with God, you're fucked. Because that's where the resources are coming from. We are not in charge of money. That is something that God is in charge of. And a lot of times when we're trying to go make the money on our own, which realistically we earn money, we don't make it. God's like, bro, why are you trying to do my job? And he's literally waiting for you to either, one, exhaust yourself, and then, look up to him and be like, okay, I'll let you do your job. Or he's he's trying to teach you a lesson. That's really what I'm getting at. He's teaching you that money is in my control, not yours. And the money will not come flowing until you build trust with me. Once you build trust with me, the money will keep coming abundantly, actually. So that's thing number one. Thing number two, if you have shame, guilt attached to money, it will not come to you. And when there are opportunities where you do have the opportunity to earn some money, you won't take them. You won't even see them because there's negative emotions, fear, shame, guilt attached to money, right? And I want to share this. It's like it's a vulnerable ass story, right, to share with somebody, but it's necessary because it'll help. I think it'll help you connect the dots. So when I was growing up, my mom would take me and my brothers to the Dollar Tree like maybe twice a month. And every time we went, we looked forward to it because we knew we were going to get like if it was just me and my younger brother, we would get like $10. If it was me, my younger brother, and my older brother, we would get like $5 each. And I would be amped to go to the Dollar Tree and go get like $5 worth of shit, like toys. To be honest with you, a lot of times I was always thinking about other people, and I would buy shit for other people. I never really bought shit for myself. And that was something that we would look forward to. Like, we would get on the bus. We would take multiple buses to get to the mall. We would like get to spend time with my mom and then like my brothers on the bus, and then go to the mall. We would eat and everything, like go to the Dollar Tree and go like window shop basically. And one time my brothers and I were I don't know, I don't remember what we were doing. We were in the kitchen though. And somebody made a joke about like sexual assault. And my mom comes in freaking the fuck out. We're like, what the fuck is going on, bro? And when she comes into the kitchen, she tells us that the money that we would spend when we went to the mall, she would actually have to have sex with my stepdad in order for him to give her that money. But we didn't know that, right? And whatever was said triggered my mom. But then when she came in and she started yelling at us, that attached shame and guilt to money. So every time after that, before that happened, I never felt guilty when she gave me the money. I never felt ashamed when she gave me the money. Once that happened, I remember clearly feeling that way every time money was getting given to me. So, just so that you can see a clear picture of how this would translate into business, now because I had this shame and guilt attached to money, I would, for one, either push it away, or two, be so needy in business or give such a needy energy that nobody would ever give me their money. And that's how it would show up. So, in order to get out of that, which it's an internal thing, like if you do it all wrong where you're just trying to chase money and you catch it, you'll never truly fix the problem. Because this is what happens when people chase money. They'll get it, and then they'll go back down to baseline. They'll get it, and then they'll go back down to baseline. So if you only see yourself as worth 5K and you have a 20K month, guess what? You're going to go right back down to baseline. You'll make the 20K, then go back to 5K. And it's like, bro, that's fucking exhausting. So when you actually heal the money wounds, when you actually expand your identity to be a person who is deserving of X, right? Then that'll be the baseline. So that'll be the norm. And the way that I've started to do this is, for one, through journaling. Just journaling a completely different idea about money that doesn't have shame attached to it, doesn't have fear attached to it, doesn't have doubt attached to it, right? And then also, it's like, yeah, you can do the journaling, but the journaling has to come along with action. So every time I would receive money, I would tell myself, like, I am worthy of receiving this money because this person who is giving me the money sees me as valuable enough to give me this money. So I started to build self-worth through not only the action of receiving money, but affirming to myself that as I receive this money, I am worth it, because this person would not have given me their money if they did not see me as worth it. So between the journaling and that's how I started to rewire my brain to believe that I'm worth money. And then through the journaling, I've also expanded my identity of what I feel that I'm worth. Which it's taken a long ass time, guys. And a long time of me working on the internal stuff so that I just start attracting people who want to give their money away, basically. So if that's something you struggle with, first start with the journaling. Start getting yourself to think different about money so that you start to view it different and behave different when you get money and when you're around money. And then also use what I was saying, reaffirm to yourself as you receive money that you're worth that money. Because what's happening in the background, if you don't do that, is you're reaffirming to yourself that you're not worth it. Because that's the regular programming. So you have to be aware enough to be able to use every opportunity that you receive money to tell yourself that you're worth it, so that you do build worth when it comes to the money subject. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Well, I really wanted to put this video out because if we look at the world, finances is the number one thing that people struggle with. Nobody can tell me any different. No one. So, if you take this video and you actually apply what I'm talking about, you will change your situation, I promise you. No ifs, ands, or buts. It is guaranteed that you will change your situation. But if you do it and then you stop it and then you do it and then you stop it, results will be sporadic too. Or you just won't even see a result at all because you didn't do it long enough for it to actually take effect in your mind, on the internal. What I'm teaching you is a game of it's like from the inside out, not the outside in. It doesn't work that way. So apply it, and then also leave down in the comments what was helpful to you. I want to know, like, what about this video was helpful to you. And then if you know somebody that's struggling financially, shoot this video to them. Let them know, like, hey bro, I found this dope video about money wounds. I hope that by me telling this story too, you guys can actually relate to what I'm talking about. But your boy's gonna be putting out YouTube videos often, at least once a week. So be on the lookout for him. Deuces.